Well, I just finished the interview with Charlie Chill, and oh my god, I fucking had to go off on him. I had to go off on him. But, you know, towards the end of it, he saw what I was saying, and hopefully he gets his fucking life fixed.
We have Charlie Chill here on the line. Charlie, you've been trying to get a hold of me to say your side of the story. What is your side of the story in all this?
Well, I mean, there's a lot going on. I don't know exactly how much I can and can't say. Like, I'm not supposed to have any contact with the family,
right?
Or the victim. So I mean, I don't want to go back to jail for anything. I just, I think I am allowed to be able to tell my side, though, right? As long as I don't have to, as long as I'm not contacting anybody or anything like that.
Of course. What's your side of the story? What's weird, what's strange is, though, you uploaded a video to your YouTube channel and you said that you didn't hit Bridget, but Bridget has, like, a big mark on her face. So did you hit Bridget or not?
No, sir, I didn't. I don't know, like everybody's telling me, like she said, like, I don't know, she said she only got hit once, then they're saying that she got hit twice. Then they were saying the right eye, then the left eye. You know, I just don't know.
Well, it doesn't make sense how she got that mark on her face.
Right. Well, I mean, maybe they did it themselves. I mean, you know, it happens every day in domestic disputes. You know, the woman or sometimes even the men, they'll go in the bathroom, they'll slap themselves.
Yesterday, your sister claimed that you held her down while your friends tried to rape her when she was a kid.
Right. No, sir, that is not true neither. And the guy's name was Mike Llewellyn. He's dead now. I wish that he'd be able to come here and talk with you guys too, but he died in a car accident a few years back. Okay, it was just like this. Okay. We were all in his room playing Mortal Kombat. It was me, my brother, and my two sisters. All four of us were there at the house. And he had his, I guess, stepbrother at the house with him. And we're playing games. We're listening to music and stuff. And Mike talks about, you know, he's kind of horny, you know. And then next thing I know, he's got both of my sisters on the bed trying.
Well, what are you doing about it?
We left. Me and Michael left. We didn't want to be around it, you know. We how old was I? I was like 12, maybe 11. And
you were never raised to stick up for your little sister?
I mean, I just they were like willing participants and stuff in it, you know. I mean, we just it was sad. I mean, and like I said, we were scared, you know.
You've been saying a lot on Facebook. You said that yesterday that your sister came in the shower with you when you were masturbating. What's that about?
Sir. Yeah, that was like the first time that she had ever approached me like that. I was in the shower and I was messing with myself I was sitting down in the tub while I was messing with myself, right? And I'm just doing my business or whatever, and then I feel a pop on my head, like right on the top of my head, a pop. And I look up, and it's her, and she's smiling at me.
So she caught you whacking off. What does that have to do with anything?
Well, I mean, I guess then she started getting interested in stuff like that, you know. I mean, about a week after that, you know, she had us telling all of them stories and stuff like that while she had a blanket over my lap, and I mean, you can kind of guess from there, you know. you
Now,
know?
let's get this straight. The reason why you were even at Mike's house in the first place is because you got kicked out of Angry Grandpa's, correct?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, explain that. Why were you over at Mike's pool house?
Because I decided to leave Dad's house. I said that he just he was just in a bad mood. Like Angry Grandpa is real. Okay, he's real, and whenever he's in his moods and stuff like that, there is really no way to kick him out of.
But Michael uploaded a video interviewing the children over there, and the 10-year-old said that you gave him weed and alcohol, and they're claiming that's why you were kicked out of the house.
No, so see that happened probably 5 months ago while my sister Kim was still down here, and what happened with that was I went out and I was depressed, and it seems like every time I'm upset I go out and get drunk, and.
But did you give him alcohol and weed?
No, sir, I did not. See, what has been happening is that they were going in my room and they were taking stuff from video game controllers to earbuds to and they found my stuff. And I was actually the one. I went into the room the next day and to clean up the room a little bit, and I found a little bit of it, and I showed Dad.
You know you gotta go back to Bobby's.
It's fine.
I can't have that here.
You remember that day that your nose was busted and we were giving you stuff for it and stuff?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
When me and Jake was playing outside, and then he came outside and just hit me to the door.
Who's he?
When I was playing with my brother Jacob.
Yeah, but who's he? Who did it to you?
Charlie.
Okay, well, yeah, unfortunately, I made a really bad decision this past weekend. I went to like a little Grateful Dead little tribute show, and unfortunately, I did. I took acid for the first time in my life, and then it just.
So you lost your mind. You wrecked the pool house, right?
Well, see, the thing is, it wasn't the LSD that did it, and like my legs and my arms were like twitching just so bad, like I was just so uncomfortable, and I thought something was wrong with me. So unfortunately, I walked up to the liquor store and I bought some whiskey. See, whenever they took me to the hospital, they took me in, they checked me up, and they gave me something that brought me back to myself like that. I mean, just instantly, boom, I was back to myself, and they discharged me, within the hour. And so I was free and clear-headed pretty much for the most part. I mean, I still felt, weird, because of everything I'd been through, just pretty much like exhausted. So I caught an Uber back to my brother's pool house, and I just wanted to clean up the mess. I wanted to pack up my stuff, and I was going to leave the next day. Well, her father, Doug, was there, and he wouldn't go. He wouldn't leave me alone, and was, just saying that, and I guess I can understand, what I just did. Somebody needed to maybe monitor me, maybe, But all I wanted to do was just go to sleep. And so me and him started arguing. And then that's when she came out with her camera and was talking back to me, and we were yelling back and forth to each other. And unfortunately, I said I was going to tell a whole bunch of secrets and stuff. And she said she was going to tell a whole bunch of secrets and stuff.
Well, how'd she get the mark on her face?
I don't know, sir. I honestly don't know. I mean, like I say, because she went back in the house, I went back went back into the pool house, looking around and stuff, and then next thing I know, I see the blue light show up.
Get out then, bitch! Get the fuck out then, you stupid stink cunt! Oh, so bad! Oh no, I'm just fucking fat!
Like Bella, you fat.
And you're fucking homeless!
That's why you let.
You're stupid and fucking homeless!
That's why.
You stupid alcoholic!
Hey, didn't you fuck your cousin?
Why do you need to go to rehab? You got charges on you, right? Why don't you go?
Yes.
Why don't you go do the 30 days in jail? That's what you're facing, right?
Yes, sir.
You don't need rehab. Why don't you go to jail for 30 days? Because if,
I
if you go to rehab, someone's got to pay for it. Mike's going to have to pay for it.
I'm trying to work something out right now with like affordable because I don't have health care and stuff, and I don't think it's right that they should have to pay for it. I'm trying to do it on myself right now, sir. And I mean,
just go to jail. Plead guilty. All right, plead guilty to the charges or whatever they are. Go to jail for your 30 days or whatever it is. If it's 60 days, who cares? You deserve it, don't you? For everything that fucking happened.
Yes, sir.
Why should your family have to pay again to help you out? I mean, Mike shouldn't even be paying for that hotel right now.
I know, you're right.
You don't need rehab. You get the same thing from jail. Go to jail, do your time, come out, and stop fucking doing drugs, stop doing alcohol.
I need to find some kind of coping mechanism where whenever I get down like this that I don't reach to the bottle. You know, I need to, and maybe AA or something.
Well, how about growing up? I mean,
yes, sir.
I get down, I get depressed just as much as anyone else. All right, we all have bad times. All right, we don't sit there and just drink or do drugs to make ourselves feel better. You know what you do? You know what you do to feel better? Work. That's what you do.
Yes, sir.
Work. You have to keep your mind. You have to keep your mind, busy and active with doing stuff and accomplishing things. What do you got going on in your life? What are you doing as far as work? Mike's got work. Mike's got a YouTube channel that he's got to keep up going. Grandpa, same thing. He's got his YouTube channel. You had your own YouTube channel. You barely uploaded it to it. You would think someone giving you that golden opportunity would give you something to work on and focus on instead of, going out and doing drugs and drinking.
And it was keeping me straight, sir. It was almost like a sense of a therapy for me, for me to come together and let all this stuff out on camera for everybody rather than holding it in. But I mean, just, I'm flawed.
You have an attorney? You have an attorney for this court case?
No.
You have a public defender?
Not yet, no, sir.
Well, get a public defender. Tell your public defender that you want to plead guilty. Tell them that you want to spend the 30 days in jail. That fixes the rehab problem. Get to jail as soon as possible. Do your 30-day bid. Get your ass out. Focus on your YouTube channel or whatever business that you're going to do, all right? And just focus on that. If you're working from the time that you wake up until you go to bed, you don't got time to be sad. And even if you are sad, you're too busy. You got to do something.
You're so right. Well, see, I was going to go to a rehab clinic and get all my stuff straight like 2.5 years ago. And I contacted my family and we all made amends and stuff. And I was going to go to Greenville. And then, it doesn't matter. You're right. I don't need to be making any excuses.
There we go.
If they want me to plead guilty, I'll plead guilty. I'll do my time. And then I'll move forward to try to do everything I can in my power just to try to rectify my situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here from Mr. Charlie Chill. Finally, hopefully, going to get his life back on track.